national anthem to be led by BPI Voices. Please be seated. And now your hosts for today, TV presenter and athlete advocate, Gretchen Ho. Sportscaster and journalist, Paulo Del Rosario. And Olympian swimmer, sports ambassador, and Atletang Ayala program director, Jasmine Alcalde.
Magandang hapon, Makati!
Magandang hapon po sa inyo lahat. A great afternoon to everybody here. It is a fine Sunday. We got fair weather still, and we got the green light. Welcome to the first ever Atletang Ayala World Pole Vault Challenge in the Philippines. Hello, Paolo. Hello, Jazz.
Hello, everyone! Welcome to Makati for a wonderful sports event. Akalain niyo yun!
Grabe, napaka-world class ang event natin ngayon. This is the very first World Athletic Sanctioned Street Pole Vault event in Southeast Asia. Ladies and gentlemen, you are witnessing history here today.
That is correct. And with that, we'd like to greet everybody here who is joining us at the Ayala Triangle and also the thousands watching us via Pilipinas Live app. Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. You are welcome to come out here and join us. Watch world-class action on this tarmac, this floor.
Well, ito na lang
This
yung
runway.
stage natin, yung runway natin.
Oh, diba?
Oo. But of course, yesterday, for those who missed it, we actually crowned our national champions in a thrilling showcase of Filipino talent. Now today, mas malaki po ang stage natin ngayon. The world's finest vaulters, fresh from the World Championships in Tokyo, have come to Makati, have come to the Philippines to test themselves, to inspire, and to fly.
And this event is more than just a competition. It is about proving that Filipinos can host world-class athletics right here in the middle of the city. It is about pride, passion, and the promise of more to come, right, Jess?
Exactly, Gretchen. And can I just say, none of this would be possible without the collaboration of the MVP Sports Foundation and Ayala Foundation. Palakpakan naman natin.
Mabuhay na partnership between the two foundations. And of course, with that, they also hold with them a roster of brands. And that's why we'd also like to thank some sponsors, Smart and Glow. Palakpakan naman po natin. Nagsama-sama po. O ang dating magkaribal, pero ngayon, iisang team na lang. Gusto din natin na i-greet ang Gcash and Maya. Palakpakan po natin.
And of course, many other partners and sponsors. But alam niyo po, all-star cast po mga supporters po natin in terms of our sponsors and in terms of everyone here at the venue. This is proof that sports is truly a great unifier dito sa Pilipinas when industry giants come together for sports and country. Now, this event is a shot in the arm for Philippine sports and our athletes, as well as a wonderful treat for Filipino sports fans. Alam mo, Gretch, I am sure yung mga bata na nanonood, maybe they could be inspired to be the next EJ Obiena, especially with events like this.
Nakaka-excite. This is a great platform after all. Yesterday we had the local athletes and now we have world-class champions who have competed in the Olympics coming here to the Philippine shores.
I'm so excited. I believe a lot of little kids will be inspired after watching this live and online. So we'll see a lot of future EJ Obienas, I'm sure.
And how easy the sport is to pick up. You get a pole, you get a runway, and you can do this in the middle of a business district and a mall.
Again, first ever in Southeast Asia. Very historic and hopefully not the last. But to officially open the Atletang Ayala World Pole Vault Challenge, let us hear from the man leading the team at Ayala Foundation. Please welcome to the stage the president of the Ayala Foundation, Tony Lambino.
On behalf of our partners, especially the MVP Sports Foundation, welcome to the Atletang Ayala World Pole Vault Challenge. This is a truly historic moment for Philippine sports. We are making history as the host of the very first World Athletics accredited pole vault competition ever held in the Philippines. This is not just a competition, this is a milestone that puts our country on the global athletics map. To the international pole vaulters who have traveled from around the world to be with us here in Makati, welcome. Mabuhay po kayo. Thank you. Thank you for bringing your world-class talent to our shores and for being part of this groundbreaking event. And to our very own EJ Obiena, welcome home. EJ, your journey has inspired a nation, and it is our honor to help you make your dream of hosting a world-class event happen in your home country. This historic event would not have been possible without the incredible collaboration between different organizations who believed in this vision. It took partnership and collective determination to bring a World Athletics sanctioned competition to the Philippines for the first time. This is what can happen when we work together toward a common goal. We create history for Philippine sports. It is also a very exciting time for Filipino sports fans, even coming as far as Masbate to join us here today to see our athletes. Mabuhay po kayo. Your making the journey is a testament to the power of sports to bring people together. So we have 9 of the world's top-level pole vaulters with us today. And Hocket de los Santos of UST, the winner Hocket de los Santos, the winner of yesterday's National Pole Vault competition. These 10 pole vaulters are ready to soar to incredible heights right before our eyes. These athletes represent the pinnacle of their sport, and they deserve nothing less than the loudest, most passionate crowd cheering them on, rain or shine. To the young Filipinos watching this afternoon, whether in the stands, at home, or following online, this is proof that the world-class athletics or that world-class athletics can happen right here in your own backyard. This is proof that Filipino athletes can compete with the very best in the world, and the very best in the world can compete with Filipino athletes. This is proof that your dreams of athletic excellence are not just possible, they are within reach. Let's make this unforgettable and cheer like never before. Let's show these world-class athletes the energy and passion that make Filipino crowds legendary around the world. Thank you, mabuhay po. Enjoy the competition.
Thank you, Sir Tony, for that inspiring message. And before anything else, we actually would like to also thank our wonderful sponsor, the support of Ayala Corporation. Palakpakan naman natin.
They are, of course, in charge of this venue. But well said there from Mr. Tony Lambino, rallying all of us to support Philippine sports, but not just Philippine sports, more world-class competitions here in the country because we can host those events. Yun nga lang, no, I think the stronger our rallies and cries are, the stronger our prayers should be. Kailangan po natin ng konting dasal, especially for our weather. At hindi naman po tayo kulang doon. Tama po ba? Yes.
And of course, kahapon, umulan din. We still go on, rain or shine, and our athletes are ready for any conditions. And I'm sure that no matter what, we are going to have a great vault here today.
Exactly. And our athletes yesterday, our national athletes, rain or shine, talagang buong puso silang lumaban. Dahil ganun tayong mga Pinoy, di ba? Di ba? Okay, and now, Makati and the Philippines, it's time to meet the stars of the show. These are the world's best pole vaulters, athletes who have soared in stadiums across Europe, Asia, and the Americas. And now, they are taking their flight right here in the Philippines.
Each of them carries a story of passion, perseverance, and pride. And let's welcome them one by one. Give them the cheers they deserve. Let's begin, Paul.
Ladies and gentlemen, our athletes for today. First off, he won yesterday's National Men's Pole Vault Championship to earn the right to compete today. From USC, ladies and gentlemen, our very own Hockey de los Santos.
Next up, from France, born into a family of vaulters, his father was an Olympian. His brother also competes, and together they were coached by their dad. He cleared 5.95 meters to break the family record, finished 5th at the World Championships, and was a Paris Olympian. Ranked number 12 in the world, let's welcome Thibaut Collet.
One more time for Thibaut Collet.
Up next, from Belgium, a national record holder who started vaulting at 10 and never looked back. He's also an entrepreneur, founder of Bro Beans, Belgian chocolate espresso treats, Olympian ranked number 13 worldwide. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Brothers!
Give it up for Ben Broders, everyone!
Let's go to our next pole vaulter from the Netherlands. He was once a decathlete before dedicating his life to pole vault. A back injury nearly ended his career, but just 2 weeks later, he returned to win the European Indoor Championship. He is currently ranked 6th in the world. Let's welcome Mano Vlon.
Kaya niyong lakasan yan! Mano Vlon!
Turkey. A former basketball player who found his destiny in pole vault. A European bronze medalist, a Paris Olympian, and ranked number 5 worldwide, Ursu Salzman!
Another time for Erzu Sasma!
There you go. Moving to our next. He comes from the United States, a gymnast or vaulter who once got a last-minute Olympic call, flew overnight, and was on the runway the next morning. A Pan Am gold medalist, a Tokyo Olympian, and ranked number 23 globally. Let's welcome Matt Ludwig.
Also from the United States, the reigning 2025 national champion. He coaches athletes, writes about music, and inspires both on and off the runway. Ranked number 14 in the world, Austin Miller!
Some somersault moves right there. The second vaulter from the United States, Austin Miller, in the house. From the United States, let's go to Poland. The first in this country to clear 6 meters. Known for his energy, optimism, and showmanship, he is a European indoor silver medalist, ranked number 15 globally. Let's give it up for Piotr Lisek.
Make some noise, Makati!
Got some great energy here. Whoa! As athletic as they could be, indeed.
Up next, from Germany, a 2-time Olympian who balances pole vault with research in environmental science. A European bronze medalist, ranked number 16 in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, Oleg Zelnikov!
Yung mga single ladies, louder please! Louder!
Somersault? No somersault. And finally, Makati. He is the pride of the Philippines, born in Tondo, trained in Italy, a world championship silver and bronze medalist, a Diamond League winner, and one of only a few in the 6-meter club. He is currently the best in Asia. Let's welcome the rank number 7 in the world, EJ Obiano! Filipino pride right here. And this is a stage where we're not afraid to show some bias.
Oh, no, of course
For
not. Especially
our
with EJ
very
Obiana. Oo, kasi grabe yung home crowd support is always there. And of course, we've always wanted the opportunity to see him jump right here.
We got an incredible lineup here. We got the best of the best athletes who have battled in the Olympics, the World Championships, and the biggest stages around the globe. And tonight, or this afternoon, they are with us here at the Ayala Triangle.
That's right. These aren't just names on a scorecard, a scoreboard. Each of them brings stories of sacrifice, resilience, and triumph. And alam mo, Gretch, now they are ready to connect with the fans here in Makati.
Of course, and here in Makati, it is not just about competition, it is also about celebration. And what better way to celebrate than with a tradition that we all love. As you can see, they're holding a special item in their hands.
They will do a shirt toss! Signed by our athletes themselves. These shirts are tokens of history. When you catch one, you're taking home a piece of this world-class event. Signed shirts coming your way!
2 t-shirts per athlete signed by each pole vaulter. Thrown and gone, just like that. Tapos na, no?
What's that?
Paborito natin talaga yun.
Ang bilis, parang yung ulan, wala na.
Oo nga, palakpakan naman natin. A big hand for the weather. The rays are gone and we hope it stays that way because we are nearing the point of our competition. Right, Pao?
Absolutely. And syempre, now that the rain medyo tumila na, we are ready for our competition. In fact, the crowd is starting to fill up over on our uncovered section right here. Mas malapit sa bar.
What an amazing way to kick things off. But that was just the warm-up.
All right, again, we'd like to greet everybody watching us through the Filipinas Live app. We are also airing now on...
We're on RPTV and One Sports. So maraming salamat sa lahat ng mga nanonood. And hopefully you can stay with us throughout the entire competition. Because Jazz, I think based on yesterday, grabe na sobrang exciting talaga. And world-class vaulters we're about to see.
We are just beginning, so we'd like to invite everybody, if you're watching on your screens, you can come out here, join us, join the fun. Pumunta po kayo dito sa Ayala Triangle. Invite your family and friends. We will be here until the evening to witness world-class action.
And of course, now, syempre yung focus natin, babalik na tayo sa runway. Because, of course, Gretch, when we talk about the athletes, I think handa na sila.
Handa na yung mga atleta natin. Pero handa na ba kayo? Are you ready?
Makati, I can't hear you. Are you ready?
Woo! Dito naman, dito, are you ready?
Well, the athletes are ready. The bar is set and every jump counts.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the World Pole Vault Challenge. And from here on, it's all about flight, precision, and history in the making.
Now let us all brace ourselves. The warm-up is over. The world's best are about to take on the bar.
Every step, every takeoff, every flight will test the limit and keep us all on the edge of our seats.
Makati, the runway is officially ready and the World Pole Vault Challenge begins now.
check, check.
Magpa-backup kayo ng handheld.
Check lang to. Hindi, check mo muna to.
Hindi, baka na baka yung...
Hang on. Can we do another mic check?
Check.
Wala pa rin si Boom.
Check. Si Gia meron kanina. Si Gia meron kanina. Meron. Check. Yung isa maganda na ng isang land. Kasi kung meron siya. Check. Check lang.
So excited to see here, but unfortunately, he will
Si
not
Gia meron?
participate.
Si Gia iwan na lang na.
Now, Ben, I know you're heartbroken as well. Could you tell us a bit what happened?
Okay, handheld muna. Ayos niyo muna. Oh,
Sit down lang, ha?
handheld muna, handheld.
Mic test tayo. Mic check, please.
Check.
Check.
Check, check.
Check.
Check,
Of
check.
course, Ben, I mean, this is the first time we're having
Check,
this
check,
type of event here
mic
in the
check.
Philippines, but
Check,
the
check, check.
reaction has
Check.
been incredible. What could you say about the crowd, the fans, and of course, what EJ has brought here?
Parang
Something like this for the first time ever, and I gotta say,
Stand by.
the crowd, they know how to party,
Diretso na
they know how
on
to
ka.
feel it. So I think it's gonna be a blast. And of course, we may not be able to see you here.
right in the heart of Ayala Triangle Gardens in Makati City for History Today. First event of its kind in the Philippines and the first World Athletics sanctioned Continental Tour event in Southeast Asia. You're looking at it, the Atletang Ayala World Pole Vault Challenge here in the Triangle Gardens on this beautiful Sunday. We welcome you to our live broadcast on One Sports, the One Sports YouTube channel on Pilipinas Live, and of course on RPTV. My name is Boom Gonzalez, and with me is UAAP two-time champion and UAAP record holder. I'm so lucky. Gia Kawachi is with me. Gia, welcome and good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon. Thank you for having me. And yes, let's have some fun.
Well, we're gonna have some fun definitely today because this is your sport we're talking about.
Yes.
Pole vaulting. She's gonna take us through the ins and outs and the nuances of this sport that is going to be held here. A street vault challenge for the very first time. We're looking at the rules. You can see it on TV. But Gia, what is the most important thing to remember here?
Okay, so each competitor has a maximum of 3 attempts per height. If they are able to successfully clear the height within 3 attempts, then they proceed to the next height. But if they don't, then they're out of the game.
Right, and then you can see the rest of the rules, and we'll talk about all of the other stuff, the passes, and the
Yes.
failures and all of the foul attempts as we go along. The most important part is the list of participants, and we are beginning our competition with yesterday's the lone Filipino, well, not really the lone Filipino actually, but somebody who performed yesterday in the national pole vault competition, which my partner was a part of. So originally, Gia, the guy that we're looking at right now, Hackett de los Santos, was not part of the list.
Yes.
Tell us, why is he here today?
Well, he did such an amazing job yesterday. Again, he won the national competition that happened on day one. And at the end of the competition, actually, EJ surprised all of us and gave such a prestigious opportunity for Hackett to join these world-class vaulters. That is why we see now Hackett has started jumping. He started with a height of 4.90 meters. We first saw his first attempt, which was a failure, but it's fine because he has 2 more attempts at this height.
He's going to be one of 10 participants. 8 good friends of EJ Obiera, but they're not just good friends that he picked out of nowhere. They're world champions. They're Olympians. That is the list of participants. And of course, EJ Obiera, this is his dream, the brainchild. It's just all because of him. And also, we have to put out there that the great partnership between the MVP Sports Foundation and the Ayala Foundation making this all happen. That will be the order, and that is the reason why you see Hackett de los Santos go first. Now, the order is, this is how they're going to start. But Gia will take us through the nuance of how this can all mix up.
Yes, so in a pole vault competition, you can dictate at what height you start at. So that is when some athletes have the option to pass. So you can see here that the next jumper at this height, I believe, is...
It's supposed to be the last one, right?
Yes.
Oh, Urshu Sasma.
Sasma. That means that the rest of the vaulters have opted to pass this height.
All right, this height. Of course, that starting lineup that you saw is brought to you by Maya. Meet your new all-in-one digital bank app. Again, that is the order. But as Gia perfectly explained, everybody from Matt to Menno have passed.
I believe so. And actually, this passing opportunity is also used as a strategy sometimes.
Oh, yes, right. As we saw in the Olympics.
Yes.
Right?
So, let's say in a height, you've cleared twice, but, you failed twice. You
Right.
still have an option to pass, reserve your energy for the next height, but at that point, your attempts aren't refreshed.
Tell us about this guy. All right, tell us about the jumpers. Here we go.
Yeah, so Hackett is a good friend of mine. We jumped together. This is an exciting jump for him. Yeah! It was a very nice jump, so close.
It's a wet jump too.
Yes, I was just gonna mention, I don't know if the viewers at home can see, but it's actually raining a bit out
Yes.
here, which makes jumping a little bbit more challenging.
Yeah, but it goes on.
Yes, it
Even
goes
whether we're in a stadium or in a street vault challenge, there are, of course, some marshals who will determine whether they can continue jumping or not. But hey, so tell us about that. You did touch the bar, but that's okay. Gia, tell us. For those who
Yes.
don't know the sport.
Yes, so again, this is his second attempt,
Correct.
which unfortunately he has failed. But again, he has one more attempt at this height. You can see now that he is with his coach Emerson Obiena, which
Yeah.
is the dad of EJ Obiena.
Yes, if the name is not familiar to, yes.
Yes.
He is the coach.
So you would
Emerson.
notice every jump, after every jump, our athletes will be going straight to the coaches to do some necessary adjustments.
So just before the competition started, there was like a 10-minute big downpour. The weather was incredible, actually, right, Gia? When
Yes.
we were getting started, but it's all of a sudden started that big major downpour. But it cleared up a little bit now. There's a little bit of a drizzle. Tell us about the experience, Gia, of jumping when there's a drizzle, when there's some rain, from a personal standpoint, as we wait for this next jump.
Yes, basically you have to treat your pole like it's your baby.
Okay.
You have to keep it dry. Yes, because it is very difficult and very dangerous actually if you slip off your pole. That is why you could see that there are chalks at the side. We have tape also to retape our poles just to make sure everything is dry and safe. You can see Hackett, he is now drying up his hands. Again, for a safe and successful jump.
And you can see the pictures at the LED screens. Of course, he is representing UST, the current hosts of the UAAP, a league that my partner is very, very familiar with. If you missed our intro, she is a two-time UAAP champion and a UAAP record holder. And what record was that, Gia? Magyabang tayo ng konti.
Okay, I actually broke a 15-year
Wow.
old record. The previous record was set at 3.40 meters, and last 2023, I was able to set a new one at 3.61 meters.
Very recent.
Yes.
Very recent. So we're very lucky to have you explain the sport to me. And I'm sure this is an event that makes a geek out of you, Gia, today,
Yes,
right?
actually.
And here we go.
This is his last attempt at 4.90 meters. You can see how the crowd is hyping him up. I hope that gives him that extra boost of energy that he needs.
Let's go, Hackett. All right, technically, what happened there, Gia?
It kind of looks like... So, I don't know if you noticed, but there are numbers out there at the end of the runway.
Right.
And that is what dictates how close or how far you want the bar
Right.
from the planting box. So it looks like he...
That left
Yeah, that
forearm,
left...
yeah.
That left shin. Actually,
Shin, okay,
Yeah,
it
hit
was
the
the shin.
bar going down. It looks like his standards were a bit too far for him, but you know, Hackett has great technique.
You
He's
know him
able-
very well, you said,
yes. Yes, he has great technique, great strength and speed, and I'm pretty sure the next competition he'll be able to clear
But
this
hey,
easily.
how many people are gonna say, hey, I was like in a world pole vault challenge with some world champions and Olympians today.
Yes.
There's that EJ Obiena, as you see. Piotr Licek is there.
Yes. Actually, you have to give props also to Hackett. He didn't know. He had
Yes,
no
you're
idea.
right. Tell us about that story,
Yeah,
please.
he had no idea that he was gonna jump again today.
Right.
You know, it's very unusual to be able to compete twice.
2 days in a row.
2 days in a row, because it is very challenging. It is very tiring.
So what-
And kudos to Hackett for showing up today.
And you're not gonna pass up this chance,
Oh,
aren't
yes,
you? Kahit
of
na hindi ka
course.
makatulog, sige lang, go lang.
Yeah.
And what happened was he won yesterday.
Yes.
And then EJ Obiena dropped the bomb that that he was going to be part of the competition today.
Yeah.
I think his coach. I think his coach also kind of surprised him about that.
Yeah, actually, he was going for a personal best yesterday, but he was jumping really well yesterday. He was going for his personal best, but again, that surprise for him dropped, and he had to reserve his energy. Now we see Matt Ludwig from the USA, his first attempt. Ooh. Okay, he is good. Good effort.
That's considered.
No. I would guess that his markers were a bit off. So in pole vault, our markers are very important to us. That it's a very technical sport, and that's also why we need our coaches in there. Ideally, when we jump, we need our takeoff leg directly under our right arm. Yes. So if we're a few inches in, that affects the jump greatly. A few inches out also could be great for some vaulters, but it's also it could also be a problem. That is why, again, it is a very technical sport, and stuff like that can affect how we jump.
Very popular. What's the term for it? Now jumping.
Yes.
Right? If there are specific terms for that.
Yes.
Oleg being cheered on by the crowd here.
can see how wet that pit
There
is.
you go.
They're like swimming in there. So that was a successful first attempt by Oleg.
Okay. The European Championships bronze medalist. And currently ranked number 16 in the world. He went as high as number 10 in terms of the ranking. That's safe, correct?
Yes.
That's a very safe jump.
Yes.
How important is that run, Gia, and how much do you train for that actual run?
Okay, in pole vault, there's a lot of factors.
Yes,
Again,
please.
it starts with the run.
Yeah.
That is why a part of our training consists of a lot of sprint work,
Right.
running work. We also need to build endurance to last the entire competition. But it's not just that. As you can see, we use our entire body.
Of course.
When we plant, we need to be strong with our upper body strength. And we also have to use our core, our legs to swing up and invert. Invert is when we invert.
Yes, yes,
yeah,
yes.
invert and turn on top of the bar.
Up next right now from USA, Austin Miller, a very animated athlete.
It's okay. Austin will do his second attempt.
Austin Miller.
This is actually my second time watching Austin Miller
Is it?
jump live, actually.
Where was the first time?
I competed in the States a few months ago.
Just a few months ago.
And he was so fun to watch. The energy that he brought to the event. You know, he got everyone cheering and clapping. It was like a party over
Yeah,
there.
I've seen him. I've seen his videos. You know, obviously when watching and researching for these athletes, and I saw some of the, you know, the videos of this guy. This guy's boundless energy. USA national champion and a big cheerleader here. And even during the interviews and all the media availabilities, he has been tremendous for the Filipinos. All right, talk about the time in between, Gia. What are we looking at in terms of the jumpers?
Yeah, usually if there are multiple jumpers out there, we are given 1 minute in between jumps to do our attempts. But if only one jumper is left or two jumpers are left, then we are given either 3 to 5 minutes.
Longer.
Yeah, we are given more time to recover from the previous
Right,
jump.
right.
So right now it seems like they're doing a lot of adjustments again because of the rain.
Yes.
This before the event started, they did their warm up, and at that time the weather was perfect.
Yes, it was beautiful here
Yes.
at the Ayala Triangle Gardens. And even if they're not within the competition area, outside, just at the gardens, there are big LED screens where a lot of people are watching at the cafeterias and the cafes and the restaurants, and even standing there at the park. There's still a lot of time to come on over. If you're near the area, come on and hop on over the Ayala Triangle Gardens for the Atletang Ayala World Pole Vault Challenge. Matt Ludwig is back for his second
attempt at 5.30 meters.
Here we go. Being egged on by the crowd.
That is Matt's second attempt.
Matt's second attempt. What did you see, Gia?
Yeah, you know, everything is good. Just a couple of adjustments, I guess, with either his check mark or the standards. Again, it looked like the standard, he hit it on the way down. So the bar was a little bit too far. But look at that hip
that left-
clearance.
yeah.
You can
Yeah.
see that his hip is way above the
Yes. Was that the left hand that...
bar. Again, his
There,
left.
yeah.
It was his left shin. That
Shin.
means he
So by
hit
that,
the bar on the way down.
by the time he hit with the left hand, his shin already grazed
Yes.
the bar. And grazing is okay, obviously, right?
Yes, as long as the bar
you-
stays up.
Yeah. As long as you
Actually,
don't
yesterday, my second height, I grazed the bar a bit. I was praying for it to stay up, and it did.
It did.
Yeah. So as long as the bar is up there, even if you hit it, that's a good clearance.
So Austin Miller back, ranked number 14 in the world, doing the Atletang Ayala World Pole Vault Challenge. For those of you who just tuned in, my name is Boom Gonzalez. I'm chatting with the two-time UAP champion, UAP record holder, and bronze medalist from yesterday's competition, co-bronze medalist.
Yes.
From yesterday's competition. I'll ask you more about that later. Let's talk about this one first. You take me through it.
So this is Austin's second attempt at 5.30 meters. So close.
So close. Second attempt.
Yes.
Now,
He
this
has
is,
one more attempt.
yeah, I was gonna say, Gia, if you guys have not read like press releases or going into the build-up of this World Pole Vault Challenge, these competitors are here not for fun. They want to win
Yes,
because
of course.
it is a globally sanctioned tournament and it will affect points also, correct?
Yes, it will. So usually how these guys qualify for the Olympics is that they try to garner as much points as they can to meet the minimum required
Right.
points.
Right. And by this time, this is already towards the end of their season
Yes.
for the year, correct?
Yes, a bunch of these guys actually just competed at the Worlds in
Yes,
Tokyo.
in Tokyo, correct.
Last week, I believe.
Including our very own EJ of Vienna, of course. That's back-to-back tournaments. Yeah, diba? Before Tokyo, there was another tournament that he was in as Matt Ludwig now for his third attempt, trying to get support from the crowd. What's your routine here? What's running through your head? How do you balance trying to get the crowd support and also focusing on your own attempt?
Yeah, honestly, when I jump, it becomes like a tunnel vision.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
I could hear the crowd, yes, but at the end of the day, we have to focus, make sure we get a great attempt in our jumps and get a successful one.
This is a bit different as we will finish this jump first.
There we go. A good attempt. Now Matt Ludwig stays in the game.
Stays in the competition. Look at that. Gun show. Flexing.
Yeah, dyan nakakakaba eh. Pag third attempt na.
Yes.
Tapos hindi pa nakaka-clear shots.
Pressure, no?
Pressure.
I was going to ask Gia, the difference of competing yesterday, especially now for them, where the place is packed and they're just meters away, as compared to, let's say, in a full stadium where the people are away. As we look at the slow-mo replay brought to you by GCash, para easier on everyday things, hashtag GCash mo na yan. What's the dynamic there of the stadium where there's a lot of people but away from you, and this one, the street World Pole Vault Challenge, where they're very close to you?
Yes, it's a very different energy. You know, in the stadium, it could be isolating at times because, you know, we're so far from the crowd, we're so far from our coaches, and it's a very serious setup.
Right.
We see Austin right now again. He stays in the game as well as he clears.
Look at him. Look at him.
5 meters in his last attempt. You can see that sigh of relief from Austin.
Oh, yeah. Energy moment brought to you by Globe. Go forward together.
Yes, going back to what I was saying,
Yes,
it
please.
is so fun to have the crowd, you know, just 3 meters away from us.
So you like that?
Yes.
You like that element?
Yeah. For me to hear them cheer and support us, you know, it makes our hard work worthwhile.
Right, right.
You know, because honestly,
ganyan
pole
din.
vault is it could take long.
Yes, I'm sure.
Some people say it's like the long distance of the jumping events. And so usually when we compete, since matagal nga medyo wala nang nanonood sa amin.
Right.
But right now, it's so nice because all eyes are on us
Yeah.
and we are able to highlight the craft.
And this is what this is why EJ wanted to do this. This is a lot. Let's just say maybe around 60-70% of people who are here are watching this for the very first time, Gia. I've had a little bit of luck, and I've been blessed. I was in the Olympics last year with covering EJ Obiena. And even before that, 2 weeks before that, I was with him at the Diamond League in Paris, and that was incredible experience for me. One of the track and field and the pole vault and everything that happened in the Diamond League. It's such a great spectator sport for those who don't know. Rise to Excellence, brought to you by Ayala Corporation. So that was my experience last year, and I fell in love with it, and I said that I want to watch these tournaments again because of the energy of the whole stadium. I recorded so many videos of the Diamond League and the Paris Olympics just for the spectator experience.
Yeah. You know, it's so amazing what EJ is doing for us, especially us local pole vaulters.
Right.
You know, before, when people would ask me what sport I do, I'd have this whole explanation of what pole vault is. You know, I have to tell them, oh, we're basically running with a pole trying to clear a bar. But now with EJ in the picture, it is so easy to, again, share what we do. And it's just amazing how he's able to bring this much awareness and support
and
to our
closer
sport.
to everybody. You're looking at the round result brought to you by Smart Live More Today. And so far, these are the athletes and the jumpers that we've seen. All right, Matt Ludwig back.
Matt will be back for his second attempt.
And what height are we in right now?
5.45.
Yeah.
5.45.
Yes, that was his first attempt. So he has to.
Bowling is up. Piatra is on deck, and Austin is in the hole.
Okay, for those who just tuned in, you're watching the Atletang Ayala World Pole Vault Challenge here at the Ayala Triangle Gardens.
Next up, we have Oleg from Germany.
First time we get to see Piatra jump.
World Under 20 Championships bronze medalist, European Team Championships bronze medalist, ranked number 16, peaked as high as 10, and an immensely popular guy during the press conferences and media sessions. I wonder why, Gia. Tell me why. Can you give me an explanation?
I think we can all see with our eyes why. So this is his first attempt at 5.45 meters.
5.45. Early hit there. On his first attempt, what did you see, Gia, as the rain now starts falling down?
Yeah. You know what? Honestly, these guys just jump incredibly.
Oh, for sure.
It is very hard to see the stuff that they need to adjust. But, you know, we could just see that he hit the bar on the way up.
On the way up, yeah, early on, oh yeah.
Yes.
Look at the whole body at work on the lead up to that jump, that run.
So as you can see that he goes straight to his coach to assess what needs to be changed and adjusted.
All right, again, you're watching us live on One Sports Plus, the Pilipinas Live app, RPTV. I know we're on YouTube also, on the One Sports YouTube channel. Piotr Lisek from Poland.
Also his first attempt at 5.45.
That is right. Oh, there you go. That's his process. this. At least it looks easy to me.
Yes, good clearance. So he cleared it at his first attempt, which is always ideal.
Why? Because is it less? Well, I wouldn't say less pressure, but why do you say it's ideal? It just preserves your body. Is that what it is?
Yes, it preserves, of course, your energy as much as possible. You want to be able to successfully clear the bars early on, but also when we're talking about tiebreakers.
Ah.
Yes. So usually when, let's say, two people end up jumping the same height, they do a count back.
Right.
So they check your previous clearances from the previous heights.
You did it in your first attempt, second attempt.
Yes, and that is what happened to me actually yesterday. That is why we have a shared bronze with Jessa Libres from UST, because we all, both of us cleared at our first attempts and failed all at the same time. So that is why it's always ideal to
try to get it
at first.
All right.
We have Austin Miller.
Austin Miller is back, also on the way up.
Yes.
His first attempt at 5.45.
So you can see again, as I mentioned, pole vault is such a technical sport.
Yes.
And you'd notice that the coaches of these guys are all at the same areas, because there is an optimal, viewpoint in order to get the right adjustments, the right feedback.
Right.
Usually it's right by the side
Of the
of your plant.
okay.
Yeah.
Of the plant.
Yes.
Okay. Thibaut Collet from France is on your screens. His first attempt.
Nice clearance. You could see that hip height. It's way above that bar.
Right. Thibaut Collet with his first attempt, going to his coach, where you said where that optimal angle is.
Yes, you can see that.
Reviewing it right away.
Yes, we need instant feedback. So our coach usually has their phones out, take a video, see if what needs to be adjusted.
Slow-mo replay brought to you by GCash. Para easier on everyday things, GCash mo na yan. Boom Gonzalez here with two-time UAP champion, UAP record holder, and bronze medalist from yesterday's national competitions here at the Ayala Triangles, Gia Kawachi, and now the man of the moment.
EJ Obiena.
We thank him for all of this, and he asked for support, and all of a sudden 32 companies jumped in and wanted to make this possible alongside the MVP Sports Foundation and the Ayala Foundation. And I have a question about EJ, but let's watch this first. More like me wondering about something, and I'll tell you about it after this. Phones are out. Oh, yeah. That's the celebration. That's the Selly that we know.
Again, first attempt at 545 meters. What a successful one.
The chants of EJ here
Just
at
hear the crowd.
Ayala Triangle Gardens, yeah. So I was going to ask, imagine the immense focus that he has as we look at this energy moment brought to you by Globe, Go Forward Together, knowing, Gia, that you are trying to organize this. You are trying to do your media sessions. As we look at the slow-mo replay brought to you by GCash para easier and everyday things. GCash mo na yan. You're attending to interviews, people trying to grab you left and right because it's technically your event, and then you have to compete at your event. Do you imagine the kind of mental focus he has to have as we look now?
It looks like he slipped.
So my point about EJ to be able to do this, just tremendous mental strength.
Yeah, it's amazing. Again,
Yeah.
as an athlete, usually you would just think about your training, your competitions, right? But, AJ actually just competed again in Tokyo.
Tokyo, correct.
Just last week.
And
yet,
it's not the result that he wanted, obviously.
Yes, but he managed to pull, through here in
Correct.
this event, make this event a very successful one.
Alam mo, hindi ako magtataka, Gia, kung medyo puyat pa yan today. Because,
For sure.
Diba? Because he has to attend to his friends also. You know what I mean?
Yes.
These guys are his friends, and kudos to them for, wanting to come
Yes.
over as Ursu Shashma now from Turkey.
Come on, get some energy for Ursu.
He snapped the bar. But that's insane.
Is that an extra penalty? What are we talking about here?
No, it's just painful. I personally experienced snapping bars, and you wouldn't want to experience that.
Just from a pain standpoint.
Yes. But again, our officials are ready as always. We have a new bar coming up.
Again, this is a globally, internationally sanctioned event. Let's look at that and tell me what you see.
It looked like, it looked like he planted a bit too
Early?
forward.
Forward, okay.
Yeah, again, we have to have a optimal planting position.
Position, yeah.
And it looked like sa Tagalog kami,
Yeah,
pasok.
yeah.
So pasok ka.
Okay.
Pag pumasok ka kasi, then again, it affects our jump.
Oh.
You're not able to jump properly.
Right.
The pool isn't going to work to your
Of
favor.
course.
And
Because you're
so-
talking about like millimeters here in
Yes.
terms of...
So it looks like he will have to adjust back from his check mark there at the runway.
So pag sinabi mo, Gia, pasok, medyo forward siya ng konti.
Yes,
Yung plant.
Yes.
Yung plant nung...
Yeah, so his planting foot was a little bit in front of his right arm.
Right.
If that makes sense. So
Yeah, well-
he will have to adjust backwards. Because if that is your position, you won't be able to jump
Right.
properly.
Okay.
And it also hurts your back,
Right.
actually.
Hey, you know what I love also about this event today that I'm seeing a lot of children, Gia,
Yes.
which hopefully, will inspire them to take up a sport. The entry point for pole vault is what? Like for you, I know you were a former gymnast, so it's a bit different, but that's also a good background, right?
It is. I think one of our guys here used to be a former, him, Matt Ludwig, used to be a former gymnast as well.
also. And then there's track and field,
Yes.
right? Obviously.
Gymnastics is a good foundational sport
For pole vaulting.
for pole vaulting because as you can see, we're flying up in the air.
Right,
So
right.
we need good spatial awareness.
Correct.
But obviously the track and field part of it, big jump from Matt Ludwig over there.
He's gotten a little bit of the flight. He's gotten a little bit of the rhythm. Rise to excellence brought to you by Ayala Corporation. Is there such a thing in pole vaulting, G, as rhythm also when it comes to this?
Yes, when
Okay.
I run, I don't really, just sprint and go for it. Our coach, he always reminds us, shout out Coach Jundi.
Yeah, please.
He reminds us to keep our rhythms. So we usually start kind of slow, and then we
Build up.
Because at the point of impact, we need to be at our maximal point of speed.
And even with the way they're running, you see the action, the technical way of running. The way they do it's obviously very track and field.
Yes. Actually, you can see EJ. He has really good rhythm.
Okay.
You will see how he runs kind of slow to fast
Right.
towards the pit. But again, it depends. It
Yeah.
depends per jumper.
Okay, as we look at Oleg here, back for his jump, I wanted to ask you, because Matt, a heavily muscular guy, and then you have EJ, who's incredibly slim. Tell me about the differences and from what you know about that later on. Let's watch this one first. Whoop. Is that considered an attempt?
That is a foul. You see the red flag is up
Oh, okay.
by the official, so that is a failed attempt.
A failed attempt, okay.
Oleg will be back for his third attempt.
So that was already second
Yes.
For that height, at least 5.45. So yeah, so you have the muscular ones. Austin Miller's right in between, I guess you would
Yeah,
say.
yeah. I guess with the, I mean, Matt Ludwig could kind of be an outlier when it comes to
Okay.
pole vaulting,
Okay.
pole vaulters that
He's-
they're built.
So he's an exception more than the rule.
I guess, yeah. But you know, it probably works to his advantage. He has great strength. He's able to bend that pole in order for it to
Yeah. Spring
him up.
Propel him.
Yes.
Austin Miller now. Oh!
I thought he was gonna clear that one.
I thought so too.
That
Second
was a good
attempt.
attempt. He has one more.
He'll be doing another one for his third.
Have we seen everybody? Oh, by the way, we were told also that Ben Broders of Belgium will be unable to jump today. He was introduced earlier, obviously, because he's here, he's part of the group, and he got the applause that but we were told that he will be unable to perform or jump. So that's it for those who are looking for Ben Broders, as we see.
This is Menu
Yeah.
in his second attempt at 5.45.
Is he the one who has a little hop?
You know, actually, he went a little bit viral during the Worlds at Tokyo because he did this unconventional jump. I think even he was surprised about it, but it worked to his advantage because he cleared that bar.
Oh.
You guys can search
Yeah,
it up,
go ahead.
actually. So that was his second attempt at 5.45. He has one last attempt to stay in the game.
To stay in the competition, right?
Oh, it looks like he didn't commit to that. Yeah, usually when we're up there, we need to stick right at our poles.
Right,
Once
right.
we kind of veer away from
Yeah.
our poles,
Or there's a little bit of hesitation. and
yes,
That's it, yeah.
you could I definitely saw that in that jump.
Versus Asma, Turkish athlete, is up next.
And I believe he's the current world ranked number 5.
Yes, the highest ranked here in this competition. At number 5, also his career best. Nice start. He slowly builds up. Wow. So his style is a bit different. He's kind of like EJ in the sense that it's a slow, gradual
Yes.
start. He picks up the others as we look at this rise to excellence brought to you by Ayala Corporation. The others like have a, you know, they're off the gates.
What do you call it? Ratrat.
Ratrat kagad.
Yeah.
Ratrat kagad. Okay.
Do you know Mondo? The
Yes,
band
of
is,
course,
the
yes.
world number 1
Yes,
right
of
now.
course.
Yun si Mondo Ratrat. He's a very strong pole vaulter.
Well, he's not human.
He
let's
is
just
not human.
Let's put it that way too.
Exactly.
And,
So as you can see now that each vaulter has their own
style, yeah.
style.
That works for them. Yeah. I had the pleasure of meeting Mondo.
Oh, really?
In Paris, yeah. And it's all because of EJ. EJ was the one who introduced me to him. Got a nice picture together with him and with the 3 of them.
I'm jealous.
And I'm not even a pole vaulter, you know what I mean? I know.
Hopefully someday I can get that pole.
Hopefully.
Okay, we have Oleg now with his last attempt at 4.45, 5.45 meters rather.
Yeah, we will.
So he needs to clear at this attempt to stay in the competition.
Last attempt, right?
Yes, last attempt.
Obviously, the fans want to continue to see him
Of course.
jump.
Oh,
What did you see? You saw something early.
that pole looked a bit soft for him. Yeah. So I don't know if you guys know, but each pole have, they're different specs.
Yeah, of course.
It isn't one size fits all
Right.
kind of thing. So it depends on your strength, on your speed, and as much as possible, our goal is to get on bigger poles because those bigger poles are the ones that are able to spring us up in
Yeah.
the air.
So that's it for him, to the disappointment of a lot of the fans here at the Ayala Triangles, and I'm sure people watching too. He will be out of the competition. He will still be around for sure and try to enjoy this event.
Yes, but we are very lucky to have these
Oh
world-class
my God,
athletes
I can just
here.
imagine.
I was talking to Austin actually here
Right.
on our screens. I was talking to him last Friday. He was saying that it is his first time here
Right.
in the Philippines and how he's so excited to explore the beautiful country.
I heard. Is he the one who wants to go hiking and go? I think he's the one who.
I'm not sure, but I know he wants to go to the beach. for
There you go.
sure.
I know he said he wanted to check out the natural resources that we have as he goes. Oh!
Careful. Okay. He's good. He landed on the planting box. Unfortunately, he is out of the competition, but again,
Oleg is out. Austin is out.
good effort. Good effort.
Meno is up for his third and final
Yeah, he
attempt.
was saying that he wanted to hike. He wanted to check out beaches. He wanted
Let's
to tour.
give some love and energy for Meno.
Well,
Makati.
hopefully he will be able to do that. He will have the time
The final five
to do it here. But you see the visible disappointment. This is not playtime for them. They want to win this competition. The first ever here in the Philippines. As Meno Vlone is our next one. We're watching a World Athletics sanctioned continental tour event here, Southeast Asia, here, the Philippines. The Atletang Ayala World Pole Vault Challenge. How much time is that before you can take your job?
I believe a minute.
A minute. Yeah. In between,
Depending on how many are there.
left of the competition. Very different run. Oh!
Thank you very much, Meno. That was Meno.
So he's out.
Good effort by Mano.
We are going to be moving on to the height of 5.60.
5.60 now is where we're going to go. The Netherlands representative, Meno Vlone, is out of the competition. That round result that you're watching or seeing right now on your screens is brought to you by Smart Live More Today.
So we still have Matt, Ludwig, Pietra,
Yeah.
Kibao,
Yes.
EJ, and Ersu left in the competition.
Of course, we started off with Hockett de los Santos. If you missed him, our winner from yesterday. Speaking of winners, congratulations again to the girl sitting beside me, our bronze medalist from yesterday's competition. Starting lineup brought to you by Maya. Meet your new all-in-one digital bank app. So in the men's, it was Hockett de los Santos, Medjen Sombongan. That's January Ubas also. In the women's, Aliana Nicolas took the gold. Silver went to Amy Christensen. And then, of course, Gia, my partner here, and Jessa Marie Libres were the co-bronze medalists. Tell me about the experience yesterday while we wait for our competition, just in general.
You know, I've been vaulting for so many years now, and this is the first time street vaulting street vaulting came to the Philippines, in Southeast Asia actually. So it's such an honor to be one of the first vaulters to
Right.
experience.
Yeah,
this-
you're part of history.
Yes,
EJ.
this prestigious event. And again, all thanks to EJ for making this happen, for supporting us, local vaulters, and also inviting the world-class vaulters. Again, it's such a milestone for Philippine pole vault.
Yeah.
And it's so heartwarming to see, the crowd out here cheering and supporting the vaulters. And I do hope this becomes a yearly thing.
Let's hope, let's hope. And again, the support of the Ayala Foundation, the MVP Sports Foundation, and all the 32 companies who chipped in with their respective contributions to make this event possible. Supported, of course, we have to say Patafa's involved, Philippine Athletics, Track and Field Association, global athletics organizations like the World Athletics and Asian Athletics are all, of course, in support of this. And as Obiena, our guy EJ, did say, the whole Bayanihan spirit came alive in the putting up of this event that we are right now experiencing. It's incredible the support that it has gotten, and that is with, you can almost say, short notice. So, if this gets to be a regular thing and a yearly thing even, you can imagine how can you garner more support now.
Yes, and we
pole
hope
vaulting.
by next year we will actually get new pole vaulters in.
Yes.
Even
Locally,
the local
yes.
division.
And I think that's the point.
Yes.
That's the point. To get the local interest, to get more kids into it, to get more athletes into it, and eventually more world-class Filipinos. Here we go.
Okay, that was Matt Ludwig. His first attempt at 560.
Going for his
He ran through that. He probably felt something off mid-run.
And that's considered a first attempt.
That's considered as a first attempt. Actually, in the mat, there is a line there.
Yes.
So as long as you pass through that line, that's considered,
considered an
as an attempt.
attempt. Okay.
But if you did not pass that line, as long as you have time
Yes.
left, you can
Right.
run back and finish your attempt.
Okay. The other. Lisek now getting ready.
And these guys, they're really tall. They're like 6'5", 6'3".
And they are fast
Yeah.
as hell, yeah. Fast and quick too.
And strong.
And strong off the jump.
It's an amazing sight.
Whether you're a first-timer watching this on TV or here on the grounds, or you're an athlete or a geek, this event is really for you. Oh! The
So
other.
close.
Yeah, unable to clear.
He has 2 more attempts at that height. I'm pretty sure he'll be able to clear it. His hip height was way up the bar. Just needs to make a few adjustments.
So EJ is on deck, and the Turkish sensation Ursu Shashma is in the hole. But now it's the Frenchman. Thibaut Collet.
The bar is set and the timer is on.
Nice and clean, a rise to excellence brought to you by Ayala Corporation. Gia, what did you see?
Just an excellent jump. So far, he has a perfect scorecard.
Oh, yes,
As you can
you're
see, no excess in that scorecard. So, what a great show Thibaut is putting out for us right now. Easy height for him.
Ah, it's nice. Oh, look at him. With a celly on the way down.
Yeah.
I wish I saw you perform yesterday. Obviously I was busy with
with the opening day of the UAP.
Yeah, but those who missed it, I think it was live stream.
Yeah,
So
you are able to catch that on the Pilipinas Live app. That was what I was wanting to say as EJ Obiena. Come on, EJ. Wow! Rise to Excellence brought to you by Ayala Corporation.
Also a perfect scorecard for EJ.
So
as of
far,
now.
so
Yes.
good.
What an amazing jump. That was very, very powerful, very easy. I think he's just loving the Filipino crowd right
There's
now.
no doubt about it. Slow-mo replay brought to you by GCash. Para easier on everyday things, hashtag GCash mo na yan. How can you not? This is your event, your brainchild, your dream come true, your crowd. And he is delivering the goods today.
This is redemption for him.
Yes.
Yes.
Ursus Shashma, 5.60. So yes, you want to watch the competition from yesterday, the national competition, it's all on the app. Download now, Pilipinas Live. Here we go, Ursus Shashma. Oh, it doesn't stay up.
A failed attempt for Urshu, but he still has two more
Two more.
attempts at this height.
Let me ask you, Gia, when you're about to run, what are you saying to yourself? You say a little prayer? Is there a chant that you go through? What's your own personal routine?
Honestly, I just whisper to myself, up, up, up.
Oh, really?
Up,
That's
up,
what it is?
stay up, jump high, and yeah.
No,
Just-
no entertaining of negative thoughts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah.
You have to commit through every jump.
So Matt Ludwig is back.
His second attempt at 5.6.
Correct. Everybody's getting love here. Pan American Games winner, USA NCAA champion, USA National Indoor champion. And built like a tank.
Yes. You know, he reminds me of gymnast physique.
Yeah, I was just
And
about to say, and that is his background, right?
Yes. But you can just see the power that he has.
I love his sprint. I'm looking at his feet when he's running. Look at that run.
Oh.
That's his second, right?
Second attempt, he has one more. Good effort for Matt. You know, maybe some of you are wondering what they're whispering as they run. We actually counter steps when we run.
Very interesting. Tell me about that.
Yeah, so it's not just like a sprint towards the pit, it's a calculated run-up. So depending on our capabilities, these guys I think are running at 20 steps.
Okay.
So
For somebody like you,
for somebody like me, well, I just came from an injury also. I do like half a 10.
Okay.
10 to 12.
Okay.
Sometimes at 13.
Right.
But these guys are really strong. You know, they are able to hold their strength and endurance at 20 strides. You guys, I'm pretty sure these poles are heavy also. So for them to have the strength to run as fast as they can and carry that pole, it's just amazing.
what are we talking about as Piotr there is unable to clear that one? He has one more attempt coming. What are we talking? Sorry. Second attempt, yeah, right. So he has one more attempt coming. What are we talking about in terms of weight of that bar on the average for them? Do you think, if you were to?
It really varies, honestly. I guess
What are we
these
talking
guys
about in
like
range?
these guys are jumping on 15 to 17 feet poles.
And then yours would be?
I jump at like a 13.6 feet.
And
pole.
weight, in terms
The
of
weight,
the weight?
yeah, the weight really depends on, well, first your body weight,
Of course.
and second, how strong you are, how much you can bend the pole.
Right.
Because again, you need that bend to spring you up.
You're listening to two-time UAP champion and UAP record holder. That's Gia Kawachi. She is in her element. This is her world. I am the one visiting. I am the stranger. I am the one trying to pick her brain here. My name is Boom Gonzalez. We're happy to have you with us on One Sports Plus, the Pilipinas Live app, and on RPTV, the Turkish man. Ursu Sasma coming up.
Just hit the knee.
One more attempt for him at 5.60. Get this on the replay. Look at all of that, the whole dynamic you could see in that run, the whole body involved.
Looked like he turned a little bit too quickly. So I think he just needs to stick slow. He'd be able to clear the fight.
The bar is set and the timer is on.
So going back to your question,
Yeah, go.
So in the polls, apart from the length, it has the weight rating.
Yes.
And this indicates the athlete's maximum body weight that that can safely use that pole and is a measure of the pole's stiffness.
Oh, okay.
So if I'm not mistaken, I remembered I tried holding EJ's pole. It was at like 200. The weight rating was at 210, at like 16, 17 feet. For reference, I use a 150 weight rating for 13.6 feet. Yeah. So these poles are
Heavy.
heavy.
And he's a heavy and huge guy with all those muscles working. Matt Ludwig with his final attempt. Is this his final
Yes,
attempt?
his final attempt. Oh.
And that's the second time it happened to him, right?
Yes. I can see. It looked like he was looking at his hand, so I don't know if it slipped or something. That is why we really have to be careful, especially when there is a rain.
Yeah.
Because we don't want to, jump in a very dangerous
Right, of course.
situation.
That is the number one priority here. And Matt Ludwig now, you see the disappointment in his face and his reaction because he is out of the competition.
So we have Piatra, the last attempt at 5.60 meters.
And with Ursu Sashma on deck.
And this is Piatra's third and final attempt as well.
DJ has had two successful attempts.
Excited to see what he's gonna
Yeah,
show us today.
he's well rested too. Because has been exerting a lot of effort. Today's competition, this is the Atletang Ayala World Pole Vault Challenge. And Piatra checking everything and making sure. Here he starts.
Yep.
Gets himself going.
Nice clear.
And look at the reaction.
Wow.
Look at that.
The celebration. Oh.
Getting the love.
Such a character.
Getting the love from the Manila crowd. Piatra Lisek.
In his last attempt.
In his last attempt, you're right. That's what you're talking about. The pressure on the last attempt as we look at this energy moment brought to you by Globe. Go forward together. Yung huling palo nung paa, Gia. No?
Yes. You can just imagine the force.
Yeah.
But fun fact also.
Yes.
So we're running on an elevated platform. In the stadium,
You're right.
obviously, it's an oval,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Personally, I enjoy running in an elevated platform. It's a little bit bouncier.
Oh,
It's fun to run at. Yeah, you get that extra
little boost.
speed and
Yeah,
boost.
yeah.
Yes.
Archer Sasso now. Our very popular 5th in the world ranked.
Getting the crowd to cheer. And you see how the fellow pole vaulters are also there to support one another.
Yeah.
That's also what I love about the pole vaulting community.
I noticed that when I was watching in the Diamond League in Paris.
Wow!
Oh!
I thought that would stay up. Unfortunately, Arshu is out of the competition, but wow, such great.
I would love to see the replay of that so that I can ask our friend Gia here to see what
He
went wrong.
slightly touched the bar.
Yeah.
Oh, it was just his chest. Yeah.
Oh, was it the chest area?
Or his armpit area. He was high up there.
Yes, he was so high.
Oh, it,
Hands clapping. Your energy is needed by the 3 last and final jumpers. Pietra, Thibaut, and EJ for the height of 5.70. The bar is set and the timer is on.
We're back inside, or outside actually, the Ayala Triangle Gardens, and this is the World Pole Vault Challenge. We're down to 3 athletes. At what are we at right now, Gia? 5.70? Are we at? No, sorry. Check the height. 5.70.
Yeah, 5.70. That was Pietra's first attempt.
First attempt at 5.70, and we're down to 3.
Yeah, so basically these guys are now fighting for the gold.
This is it, yeah. So it's Pietra, it's
Thibaut.
EJ, and Thibaut. Yes. Thibaut Colette, the Frenchman, the Filipino, and the Polish jumper who said in the media the first thing he wanted to check was the food here in the Philippines. Yeah, that's what he said.
He's giving us a show right now.
Yeah, he is,
I
he
love
is.
the energy
He is.
from Pietra.
Maybe after the competition, that is the good time to experiment on the food and try all of that. Maybe before the competition, when you're not used to it, you don't want an upset tummy yet.
Yes, yes.
So maybe tonight, I'm quite sure they're going to have some elaborate dinner.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, celebration. I'm sure you're going to be part of that.
Yes.
Thibaut, Colette, here we go.
First attempt at 5.17. Wow.
See your mom is so excited. Look at her, a true pole vault fan. I know they can see it on TV. Her mom's right beside me. Tell me about that one that you just saw, Rise to Excellence, brought to you by Ayala Corporation.
Yeah, you know, it's a perfect jump, a very powerful jump, powerful speed, good technique, excellent technique actually. And yeah, he has to just keep doing what he's doing right now. And he's had a perfect score so far. Look at that clearance, that was huge. He can still clear higher than what he just did right now.
Your eyes while you're running, Gia, is looking at where? The plant area? Or is that what?
Sometimes, personally, my eyes go up and
with you.
down.
Okay.
Yeah, it's either I shift from the planting box to in front of me.
Let's look at EJ now. And the focus of Asia's best. I thought it was going to stay up. That was his first attempt at 5.70.
You know, that would have been a clear. He just needs to make a few adjustments. I'm pretty sure he's going to get this.
Is that Hawkett that he's talking to?
Yeah, again, we were talking about how, you know, the pole vault community.
Yes.
And you saw the camaraderie within those international boys. And it's the same here in the Philippines.
Pareho pang UST.
Yes. Also, he hit his chest on the way down.
Of course, if I have not mentioned yet, Gia Kawachi representing Ateneo as a two-time UAP champion. UAP record holder. Breaking a 15-year record in the UAAP. We're lucky to have her on the broadcast here to take us through her sport and these personalities. And speaking of personalities, this guy has been an entertainer today. Him and Austin Miller have been great with the crowd. Piatton.
That's definitely a party out here because of these guys. But you know, it's amazing how these guys can also switch, you know, their focus from being the life of the party to being very focused on their jumps. It's amazing.
Up a little bit. It's his technique.
Oh! He hit it on the way down with his shins.
One more attempt for Piatra.
Yeah, let's see if he'll move his standards forward. Maybe that could help him clear the next.
Okay, talk to me like a 10-year-old. What do you mean when you say, let's see if he's going to move? What do you say?
The standards.
The
Yes,
standards,
again.
yes.
It's the standards are basically yung poste. So
Okay,
it's
okay.
how close or how far you want the bar from the planting box.
Correct. Okay.
It depends on your technique on the poles that you use.
Right.
If the pole's a little bit too, if the pole's a little too stiff for you,
Right.
you'd usually put your standards a bit in front.
Okay.
But if medyo the pole is malambot na,
Right.
then we usually put it a little bit back.
Okay. So yun ang standards, yung mga poste mo.
Yes.
Yes.
You can see we have officials there
Yes.
moving
Checking
the
correct.
standards.
Yes. Okay. There you go.
And the decision of that comes from the coach of the athlete.
Okay. Speaking of the athlete right now, it is EJ Obiena in his second attempt at 570. Remember, this guy is a member of the 6-meter club, the only Asian. Stay up, stay up, stay up!
We have some bar love. The bar stayed up for EJ.
Yes, it did, didn't it? little prayer said there. An energy moment brought to you by Globe. Go forward together. What an awesome moment here at the Ayala Triangle Gardens in Makati City. And the chant of EJ. Let's look at that again. It's worth a second look. Slow-mo replay brought to you by Gcash. Para easier on everyday things. Hashtag Gcash mo na yan. Look at him fly. Gia.
Wow, look at that push-off. Okay, so you guys can see that his pole is actually shorter
Okay.
than how high the bar is. So these guys have immense strength to push them off and higher.
Yes. 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 Poetry in motion. And the Selly from once ranked world number 2. That is a peak rank of our man EJ Obiena. So the third attempt of our Polish friend over here, Piotr Lisek. Down the wire here of this competition, Gia. And that's it for Piotr Lisek.
Yes, a backflip.
Which he gave us during his entrance earlier when we
Yes.
started at around 2:45.
Yes, good effort from Pietro.
Sorry?
Good effort.
Yeah.
from Pietro.
Look at that, obviously, congratulated. You know, let's just say this, Gio, we Filipinos much appreciate that these guys said yes to this.
Yes. Again, it's such an honor
Yeah.
to be, blessed with their presence here in the Philippines. And I'm pretty sure these guys are also excited to be here.
Yeah.
I think it's all of their first times.
Yes, yes, it is. It is. Round result, looking at it, brought to you by Smart Live More today. First timers here in the Philippines, but not beginners in the world of pole vault. We got world champions, we got Olympians, and we're gonna take a break. We'll be back here at the Atletang Ayala World Pole Vault Challenge after these.
Makati, both gentlemen, both Tebow and EJ will be jumping up to 5.80. Come on, Makati. Let us see your output.
I check the knee stand.
Tebow is up. And our very own EJ on deck. This is for the height of 5.80.
Well, here you go. We've been doing this for almost a couple of hours already now here at the Ayala Triangle Gardens, the Atletang Ayala World Pole Vault Challenge. Boom Gonzalez with our two-time UAP champion and UAP record holder from Ateneo, Gia Kawachi. We're down to a couple of athletes.
We're down
now.
to the last two athletes. So we have Thibaut Collet
Yes.
from France, and of course, EJ Obiena.
By the way, that starting lineup you saw, or the lineup that you saw also, brought to you by Maya. Meet your new all-in-one digital bank app. Here we go, the Frenchman against the Filipino.
Yes, we are now watching Thibaut Collet as he attempts 5.80 meters.
We are at 5.80. Down the wire we go. Thibaut Collet wants the first attempt at 5.80.
Yes, he has 2 more attempts left to clear this bar. So far, this is actually his first failed attempt. He's had a perfect score all throughout the competition. But again,
You are right.
a few more adjustments
Yeah.
to be made.
I am incredibly impressed in what EJ Obiena is doing here for all of us, not only with the organization, the staging, the interviews, the press availabilities, and yet still competing at the highest level against world champions and Olympians, and he's here. Up for gold. We're battling for that medal
We're
here.
battling for gold now.
Yeah.
And of course, we have the Filipino crowd here to support
Parang
our very own
Parang
EJ.
scripted na scripted, ano? Parang eh. And I'm quite sure the other jumpers did not give him any leeway today. Hindi
Of
siya
course
pinagbigyan. Hindi.
not, yes.
No, that's not how it is.
Everyone came here, to compete.
To
Again,
win, yeah.
they're all athletes. We're all athletes. We have that competition instinct in
For
us.
sure. And it again helps that all of this will contribute to rankings. The world rankings. The concentration and the focus.
So I believe they have 3 minutes each.
In between na ngayon.
Yes,
Ay, 3
in
minutes na.
between. Kasi dalawa na lang sila.
First attempt at 5.80.
Yes. You saw that motion EJ made. He said he hit the bar with his feet.
Look at the intensity across his face, Gia.
Yeah.
Yeah, an early hit there, ano? Yeah, early hit from the
Yeah.
foot, left foot.
Yep. On the way up.
Bakit pa lang, yeah.
So you're telling me 3 minutes in between. They are given as much as
Yes.
3 minutes in between.
And that is for them to, rest.
Yes.
Make sure they get in quality attempts.
Yeah. So EJ, of course, now checking in and trying to find out what to fine-tune for the next jump. Of course, everybody rooting for him, but everybody very thankful for the jumpers that participated today. Earlier, for those who missed out,
I just noticed also that EJ's coach is here. Italy, Petro.
Italy, yeah.
Yeah, he was talking to EJ just a few seconds ago, and he's such an iconic person
Right.
here in the pole vault community. So we're very lucky also to have him here and witness the first ever straight pole vaulting event in the Philippines.
This is all being brought to you by Maya. Meet your new all-in-one digital bank app. EJ Obiena, Thibaut Collet, and it's Thibaut now.
First second attempt, 5.80 meters. Oh!
And
Just hit the bar all the way down.
it's down.
But as his hip was high up that bar.
5.80, second attempt yun, huh, Gia?
Yeah, second attempt. He has one more attempt to successfully clear this height. Look at that invert, wow.
Just. Wow.
You know how that invert, that drop, when we drop our shoulders down to the floor, it is a very hard thing to do actually.
Everything that I saw looks very hard Gia, from the start, but that's the art and the skill that you guys have.
These guys also make it look so easy.
That is true. Of course, we've already lost Turkey's Ersu Saşma, Netherlands' Medevlon, Belgium's Ben Broders, Poland's Piotr Lisek, Germany's Oleg Zernickel, USA's Austin Miller and Matt Ludwig. Left are Thibaut and EJ. Here we go.
Good Nice one, EJ.
Rise to excellence brought to you by Ayala Corporation, the Selly. Former world number 2, Asia's number 1.
What a big jump from EJ over there. And you see his former teammate Hackett guiding him.
Yeah, yesterday's gold winner. For those who just tuned in, slow-mo replay brought to you by Gcash. Para easier on everyday things. Hashtag Gcash mo na yan. Oh, look at that. It is a thing of beauty to see live, to see in front of this Manila crowd.
What a powerful jump.
And this pole is staying up there.
Yes.
The run was beautiful. The jump was beautiful. And the celebration was even better.
Yes, and we could hear the crowd out here cheering and screaming.
Energy
for
moment.
EJ.
Yeah, energy moment brought to you by Globe. Go forward together. So tell me where we are at now in terms of the scoring, Gia. Now the pressure is on here on Thibaut.
Yes.
So
he
if
has one
attempt.
more attempt to clear this height at 5.80 meters to stay in the game.
So if he misses,
If he misses,
fails.
gold is given to
Go.
EJ.
Here we
But
go.
if he successfully clears this attempt, the competition continues.
Yeah. Which I guess to a certain degree, that's what some people want. They want to see more of this, but also they want to see EJ win.
Yes. Of course, we're a little bit biased over here.
It's the one time that if I won't mind if they say that about me in this competition today, being here in the Philippines with the Atletang Ayala World Pole Vault Challenge. Having said that though, we show a lot of love for these great competitors around the world who have come over. 8 of EJ's friends, world champions, Olympians, and of course our very own Akit de los Santos, who won last night. And here we go.
Last attempt for Thibaut at 5.80 meters.
Do we go up or do we have gold?
And the competition continues.
Rise to excellence brought to you by Ayala Corporation. Well, Gia Kawachi, do you mind seeing more pole vaulting?
I do not mind, of course. I want to see more action from these guys. Wow. You know the amount of pressure that he was on to make that jump. Amazing.
Slow-mo replay brought to you by Gcash para easier on everyday things. Hashtag Gcash mo na yan. Tell me about that technically.
Let's have a look. A beautiful jump, you know. Again, a strong run, good planting technique. Look at that, arms all the way up and straight. Very dynamic in the air. Powerful push-off. That's what he needed to do.
Energy moment brought to you by Globe. Go forward together. It says, relax lang. We're still going to jump some more. Nobody's going home.
Yeah, he says, I still have more to show to you guys.
I'm sure the crowd doesn't mind. EJ doesn't mind.
They're talking about, I think, his hip here over
Okay.
the bar.
Here's a round result brought to you by Smart Live More today.
Again, we have two athletes left in the game. Thibaut Collet from France and our very own EJ Obieno.
We'll take a break. We'll be back with more of the Atletang Ayala World Pole Vault Challenge.
EJ is up for 5.85. Tebow is passing up to 5.90. But EJ is up for 5.85. Come on, EJ! EJ needs your love! The bar is set and the timer is on. Calling EJ to all for strong.
Just in time for EJ's run here at Atletang Ayala World Pole Vault Challenge. What height are we in right now, Gia?
Yeah, that was his first attempt at 5.85 meters.
5.85.
Yes, the Frenchman Thibaut Collet actually decided to pass this height and try attempting the next height after this, which is at 5.90 meters. Now, this could be used as a strategy.
Yes, explain to us, please.
Usually, to preserve energy.
Okay.
So, usually when athletes have been jumping for quite some time now, they need more energy to clear higher heights.
Right.
They have the option to pass. So now Thibaut has used that move to rest up while EJ is attempting at the 5.85 height. And
pressure in.
yes,
As we look at the starting lineup, brought to you by Maya. Meet your new all-in-one digital bank app.
so yes, we will be seeing Thibaut at a 5.90.
And we kind of saw this in Paris, right? Gia, towards the end, used against EJ also, right? This kind of strategy.
Yes, and with what he did, he opted to pass right after a successful attempt at a certain height.
Right.
So meaning, when the bar is up at 5.90 meters, he still has all three attempts.
All three attempts.
Because let's say, for instance, he decided to jump here at 5.85 and he had two failed attempts at this height, decides to pass,
Yeah.
wait for the bar to go up at 5.90, he is only given one more attempt.
One more.
Meaning, his attempts do not refresh because he did not clear.
Right, okay.
So it could be a risky move at times. But
For a guy like Thibaut, you
Yeah.
mean, yes.
just because I think if Thibaut does not jump 590 meters, I think advantage is DJ right now. So it is a risk.
All right, so this is the time where they're trying to recover. EJ trying to recover as much as he can.
What is going through your mind when you're in a situation like that, Gia?
Honestly, at that point, there's so much pressure
Yeah.
to do your best. So as much as possible, you just want to focus, remember all the things that you need to do, and do your best. So we'll be seeing EJ attempt 5.85 meters for the second time in a few minutes.
All right, and while they're doing that, Jazz, Paolo, Gretchen, our on-ground hosts, giving away some, if I'm not mistaken, they're signed shirts. Signed by the athletes, by our world-class athletes. In the meantime, EJ has to stay focused.
Yes. There is also another skill that you have to develop, amidst the chaos, you still have to.
Thibaut Collet also trying to pump up the crowd. This is what they do just because that's what you do. You want the crowd involved, but also in the back of his head, he's like, I hope EJ doesn't make it.
Yes, that's real. That's probably what's going on in his head right now.
Yeah, for sure.
Attempt for EJ at 5.85 meters.
Come on, EJ.
Oh.
A lot of drama here in this section of the competition, Gia.
Yeah.
That pass of Thibaut might prove to be very crucial, if not a winning pass.
Yes. It's a gamble.
It's a gamble.
Gamble. Because if Thibaut fails to jump 590, he gets silver.
Right.
Because at 580 meters, the
Are we at
previous
5?
height
Oh yeah, the
before
previous
this,
one, yes.
EJ is at the advantage.
And
Because
the advantage is
he jumped,
less
he
attempts.
cleared it at his second attempt.
The less attempts, so he had second
Yes,
attempt. So okay, let's run that again, Gia. I want you to explain that to the audience again. How EJ can still get gold.
Yes. So let's say EJ does not successfully clear this height as well as Thibaut on the next height. I believe by looking at the scorecard, EJ still has the advantage because at 5.80 meters, he was able to clear it less attempts. It looks like EJ is passing.
Okay, so what will that mean?
EJ is passing, so that means he only has one last attempt at 5.90 meters. So he's gonna take that risk.
And then what will Thibaut do from here on in?
From Thibaut, I guess for him, he'll just try to clear it within those 3 attempts. Because again, Thibaut has still 3 attempts at 5.90 meters, while EJ has only one left.
Okay, okay.
Moving on to 5.90.
Yes, I believe Thibaut cleared 580 on his 3rd attempt.
Right.
Versus EJ on his 2nd attempt.
On his second attempt.
Yeah,
so he has the advantage there.
Yes.
So this is where the mind games are happening right now. Rise to Excellence brought to you by Ayala Corporation. As you are watching this Atletang Ayala World Pole Vault Challenge, that is Gia Kawachi who's explaining things to us. 2-time UAP champion, 2-time UAP champion and UAP record holder. So we are moving to 5.90.
Yes, so more time for EJ to rest up, figure out the adjustments needed to be done, and wait as Thibaut goes in for his first attempt at 5.90.
Hey, come on. This is what we wanted to see.
Yeah.
This is the kind of drama that we wanted to have. Because some of these competitions also just finish easily, right,
Yes.
Gia? Some of them are like, okay, it was decided right away or
Yes.
because of non-complications. But this complication even makes it better for all of us as a spectator to enjoy it even more.
Yes, and it's very exciting how we have athletes who have, capabilities that are within
range from each other, which
Correct.
makes the competition even more dramatic.
Yeah, dramatic, exciting. It is absolute theater here at the Ayala Triangle Gardens as Tibo correct.
His first attempt at
First attempt.
5.90 meters.
And you know what? So Jim Lapidate came up to us earlier during the break, and he said that this was a very dramatic section of it because he feels that EJ thinks that Tibu cannot make 5.90. That's what he's surmising from this whole strategy.
But you know what? In pole vault, you never know what's going to happen.
Of course. That's why they call it a gamble nga, di ba?
Yes.
Oh.
As you can see, his hip height over that bar
Right.
is high.
And that also plays with your head now. It
Yes.
starts playing with your head.
Okay, so now up next is EJ with his last
attempt
at 5.90. So he has
Tell me the situation, okay.
he has to make this.
Okay.
He has to make this if he wants to secure that win.
Okay, now from a layman's point of view, Gia, so people are going to say, some people might say, but he did not make 5.85. How's he going to make 5.9 today, Gia? But he did make 6 meters before, obviously. He's done this height.
Yes, again, you know, we can see these guys have a lot of poles. They have bigger poles to go up on, poles that can spring them up higher. You know, we know what EJ is capable of.
All right, and let's see. In perfect weather, the whole Manila crowd cheering for EJ Obiena. Oh! And that's it for EJ Obiena. What a valiant effort. All the way to the last two of 10 athletes today. He delighted the crowd. He delighted the crowd even before he jumped, Gia, just by coming up with this event.
Yeah, and his presence, you know.
Right.
A lot of people were so excited to see
Yeah.
EJ, to meet EJ, and he put on a good show for us today.
Rise to Excellence brought to you by Corporation. You can safely say that probably 90% of the people here have never seen him live.
Yes.
That's safe to say.
I'm pretty sure, you know what, it was so nice. People asking me yesterday after my event, you know, they were genuinely curious about the sport, and it was so nice to be able to talk to them about it, explain more about it, because I could really feel that they were so, you know, happy and enthusiastic about this
Yeah, for
event.
sure. And EJ gave us a great effort. Again, I'm not trying to make an excuse for him, but just imagine the kind of, you know, attention that he had to go with. All these athletes, actually, all the press obligations that they had to do, and the people that they had to meet, the VIPs and all of that, and yet put on a show for everybody. And that includes, by the way, our athletes yesterday in the national competition. That includes Gia Kawachi here.
Yes.
And everybody else. And Gia, of course, getting the bronze medal, co-bronze medal in yesterday's competition.
Yes, but you know what? EJ still has a chance at gold right now.
Okay.
As long as
Thibaut
Thibaut is not able to clear this height within 2 attempts, gold goes to EJ. But
Right.
if he does successfully clear 5.90, then Thibaut, takes the gold.
And you know, see EJ came by him and then was cheering him on. He said, "Let's go."
Yes.
Yeah, because again, it's this brotherhood, very close, this community, even if they compete against each other.
It's a little family.
Yeah. Here we go. Thibaut Collet. DJ cheering at the back. EJ cheering at the back.
Oh,
we still have a chance here.
still one more chance for that gold medal.
All right.
Thibaut.
And in between is 3 minutes, correct?
5 minutes.
5 minutes kasi dalawa na lang sila.
No, he's last because EJ's out already.
Yeah,
in the
you're right.
competition.
Okay,
Yeah,
there you
so
go. Thanks for clarifying.
He has
that.
5 minutes to rest up.
Now, regardless of the result,
We know these guys have given it their all here. We'll take a break first. We'll let him recover, Thibaut Colette, and we will all come back and check out his last jump at 5.90.
Come on, Makati, smile at the camera.
We're back inside, or we're back here in the competition for the Atletang Ayala World Pole Vault Challenge. And we're down the wire here as we are down to one attempt from Thibaut Colette. We're trying to find out if he can make 5.90.
Yes, and this jump, if it is a successful one, is a gold medal jump.
So let me ask you, okay, while we wait for this, because he has 5 minutes to recover physically, what has been the highlight for you so far today?
Honestly, just hearing the crowds. Again, I was saying before, usually, you know how the pole vault event usually takes a while. And we're usually the last ones out in track and field events. So, sanay kami na konti na lang yung nanonood.
Right.
But it's...
And look at them, they're packed.
It's a different sight right now. Seeing all these people out, despite the rain even, supporting us, cheering for us. It's such a heartwarming
Yeah,
experience.
I bet. Yeah, just to see this. And thank God for the weather too, that really cooperated. We had a major 10-minute downpour just prior to the start of the competition, but it cleared up just as,
Just in time.
Yeah, just in time. Yesterday, tell me about the experience yesterday for you.
Yeah, again, it was the first ever street pole vaulting experience here in the Philippines. I had such a blast. You know, kaming mga local pole vaulters, we're just used to seeing each other all the time in stadiums, but that this time we're having so much more fun. And yeah, it's a one-of-a-kind experience, and it's something that I hope continues
Hopefully.
every year.
That's EJ with the crowd, and we're getting ready for Thibaut Colette's last attempt at 5.90. If he makes this, gold goes to him. If he fails,
gold goes to EJ.
Right? It's as simple as that. There's no more complication.
Yes.
It's Gian Kawachi here with me, our two-time UAP champion and UAP record holder. My name is Boom Gonzalez. Happy to have you with us on One Sports Plus, Pilipinas Live, and RPTV. Here we go.
Oh.
And that's it. That's it. That is the third attempt. And look who goes to him. The host.
Good attempts though by Thibaut Colette. What an amazing competition.
And that effectively means
EJ gets the gold medal for this competition. A backflip.
Look at that.
A celebration.
At the very first Atletang Ayala World Pole Vault Challenge, the host, EJ Obiena, the dream maker for this event, made it all happen, and he won gold.
Yes.
What a moment. Jim Lafferty with him there.
I'm pretty sure he's over the moon right now.
Oh, no
Very
question.
ecstatic.
Sigurado.
To be winning the gold medal with his home crowd.
Tsaka sigurado, pagod na pagod yan, EJ, from everything. Hockett de Los Santos, the gold medal winner yesterday. Matt Ludwig. celebrating. Let's look at this last jump, Gia. What went wrong here?
Let's see. Oh, I think his markers were off there. He wasn't able to get in a good jump, a good plank, and that is why he wasn't able to finish the movement.
The brotherhood of the pole vaulters, you know, again, shout out to them for agreeing to come over. World rankings are also, of course, part of it. This is a globally sanctioned, World Athletics sanctioned Continental Tour event here in the Philippines. Round result brought to you by Smart. Live more today. Ernest John Obiena, the best in Asia, and winning this event. We're joined by Denise Tan right now, who is with somebody very, very familiar to us, POC President Bambol Tolentino. Denise?
That's right, Boom and Gia gracing us with its presence. Kong, it's incredible to think and actually know for a fact that this is all happening in the Philippines. Take us through the whole thought process and feeling po na, you know, we're staging a successful World Pole Vault Challenge here in Makati, the very first in the Philippines.
Congratulations. Thank you, Ayala. Diba? This is a world-class event. It's for sure this with ranking and points, no? So we've seen the world-class event, the big guys in pole vault, and this is it, no? Thank you very much, Ayala, for this. Thank you very much.
Kong, we all know EJ and how vocal he is about wanting to have this kind of event in the country. Hindi lang para mamulat yung mga tao, no? Pero syempre ma-inspire pa. How important and instrumental was he in with everything that's happening today?
Yes, I've been talking to EJ dun sa backdoor, no? Sayang nga si sa akin. Pero at least pinakita ni EJ kahit nag-off siya sa Japan last 2 weeks, di ba? Bumawi siya dito. So, eto na. Alam mo yung pole vault, off on yan eh. So pinakita niya na world-class talaga ang Pilipino.
And he's definitely on today in front of this Filipino crowd. Again, we thank you, Kong, for joining us this afternoon. Back to you, Boom and Gia.
Thank you very much, Denise. He was on today. You're right, Denise, because he wanted to put on a show para sa mga kababayan natin. That is the final result. EJ Obiena takes home the gold in this Atletang Ayala World Pole Vault. We'll have more interviews, more of the scenes here at the Ayala Triangle Gardens when we come back.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, one of the reasons why we called all of the athletes here so they can share in all of this as well.
We have one more athlete to call up on stage, our very own Hockey de los Santos.
Si Hoge, busy na nag-o-autograph ngayon. Yan po, nasa likod.
Great competition. I'm sure there's a little bit of wonder about who won this tournament. But that's the reason why we're here, to educate everybody about pole vaulting, to teach the basics, to teach the rules, and get everybody familiar, because we have world-class talent right here.
Absolutely, we have world-class talents, and we cannot wait to share with all of you who ends up on the podium today.
And with that, are you ready?
Makati, are you ready?
All right, let's begin with third place. Jess?
Our bronze medalist, all the way from Poland, Piotr Lizek.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming in second, carrying the silver medal from France, Thibaut Collins!
And now, the champion the Philippines, EJ Obiena!
EJ Obiena had less attempts at 5.80 and thus ends up with the gold.
Again, for those who are
less
wondering
attempts for 5.80.
why he is the champion, he had less attempts
in
on
5.80. So, for those
Palakpakan naman
wondering,
natin, everyone, let's give a big hand to our athletes. There you go. It is a feeling of victory all over. For one, it didn't rain cats and dogs out here.
It did
We were
not rain
able to
cats and
complete
dogs.
the competition. We got 9 of the best in the world here compete. Give us all a treat.
This is so special for us to witness live. Dati sa TV lang, but now right in front of our eyes.
Let's talk to our athletes and let's start with our bronze medalist, Tiedra Lisek. We got a question for you.
Piotr, can you come on over? They're going to the pit and have a photo of the pit first.
Photos first. We got our priorities in line. Photos first.
All right, we're back here at the Ayala Triangle Gardens. Boom Gonzalez with our two-time UAAP champion. Speaking of champions, got some jewelry there for EJ Obiena now with, for those of you tuned in again a bit late, tell us again, why did EJ win the gold even if he missed his attempts at 590?
Yeah, so both athletes, the last two left, EJ and Thibault, actually had the same height that they last cleared, which was 5.80 meters. But the reason why the gold goes to EJ because he cleared it in less attempts.
Right.
Specifically, EJ cleared it in a second and Thibault cleared on his third.
Correct. All right. So that's the simple explanation. And as we, this event is not only to introduce people on the ground, but people on TV, Gia. That's why you're golden for us, because you get to let us understand the nuances of the sport. And hopefully that really piques interest from the viewers, especially the kids. There's so many kids today out here. And hopefully that, they get bitten by the bug,
Yes.
as they say.
And I am really grateful to have this opportunity to share,
Yeah.
my knowledge in pole vault. Again, this is the first ever street pole vaulting challenge here in the Philippines. And it's such an honor to be able to spread awareness and share again our craft.
Yeah, I was hoping you would wear your bronze medal while we were on camera earlier, but
I actually have it in my bag right now.
There you go. Ershu Sasma, Menovlon, Thibault Collet, of course, Ben Broders, who was not able to compete today but is there with them, Austin Miller, Piotr Lisek, Oleg Zernickel, Matt Ludwig, and of course the gold medalist, host, and the dreamer, the guy, the brains behind this whole event, there in the middle, EJ Obiena. That's Piotr Lisek to his right and Thibault Collet on his left.
Again, it's a brotherhood,
Yeah.
these guys.
Yeah, thank you for saying yes to this. Of course, Hockett de los Santos, by the way, also there.
Our top homegrown.
Top homegrown. And the gold medal winner yesterday. All right, let's listen to this.
Of course, especially Chairman Jaza, Fernando Sobel is here. Our POC president, I don't know if he's still here, Bambol Tolentino, and PC Chairman Pato Gregorio. So it is indeed a good day for sports, and thank you to my partner, Tony Lambino of Ayala Foundation. And we promise to bring it back next year, right? Next year ulit. Maraming salamat sa inyo lahat. Thank you very much. And congratulations to EJ. EJ, congrats.
Thank you so much, Mr. Al Palilio. And of course, we would like to have a great send-off here with all of our athletes. So, we actually have one last shirt toss with our athletes. So So for our athletes right here, kindly pick up a shirt and give it to the fans.
Come on, raise your hands if you want a t-shirt, a free t-shirt. We got our athletes throwing all those shirts.
And what a great gesture by some of these athletes. Just indulging the crowd. Wala na, hindi na kasama sa obligasyon nito, Gia. This is not part of what they want to do or should do, but they're doing it anyway.
Yeah, and it's just so nice to see how they are truly enjoying themselves out there.
Yeah.
And how, of course, the Filipinos make sure that they feel how hospitable we are.
They're going to be partying hard tonight, that's for sure. Eating the best food, partying hard, enjoying the end of their season as we look at our bronze medalist, Piotr Lisek, our silver medalist, Thibaut Colette, and of course our gold medalist, EJ Obiena, the host. What a dream ending to this one, Gia.
I know, the perfect ending.
The perfect ending, you're right. Couldn't have ended any better. But even the non-winners, I don't want to call them non-winners, but our participants who really competed at a high level today.
Yes, of course. Again, these guys just came from a world
Tokyo
level competition just 2 weeks ago. And so for them just to say yes to come out here, you know, we're very honored for them to be here with us right now.
And EJ Obiena, of course, the man instigating everything.
The inspiration.
The inspiration. He's a sporting icon. He's not just a pole vaulting icon. He's a sporting icon here in the Philippines and all over the world. It's a great example. And of course, our participants yesterday, don't forget the ones who were included in the national competition. The winner, Hocket de los Santos, Medjen Sambongan, Janry Ubas, and the women's, Ariana Nicolas, Amy Christensen, and the co-bronze medalists, Jessa Marie Libres, and my partner here, Gia Kawachi, all being part of this madness, this fun, this historic moment, Gia.
This milestone in Philippine pole vaulting. Again, first ever.
First ever. We're looking at sequences and scenes from this event called the Atletang Ayala World Pole Vault Challenge, where 9 top-ranked international athletes have competed today, 10 including Hocket, of course, de los Santos. This is the guy who almost snatched the gold from us, but some strategy came into play at the end, Gia. The mental part of this game came into play.
Yes, again, that is the drama in pole vault. Again, to our viewers, welcome to the sport of pole vault, where anything can happen.
Yeah, yun yung chess match na sa dulo, no?
Yes.
When to pass, why would you pass?
Yes.
And let's listen. I think EJ is going to address the crowd. Let's listen.
The competition was a little bit poetic. The rain gave us the time to actually compete at our best, and everybody showed up, and the crowd stayed and powered through this rain. I want to thank first, of course, the organizers. Thank you so much, Ayala Foundation, MVPSF, Sir Al Panilio, Jaza, and family. You guys have made this dream come true, and actually even better. Hopefully we can do this next year again, and I'm looking forward to winning one more in the house. Thank you so much, everyone who came. I love you all. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only EJ Obiena.
This guy has already won almost everything for us, has bemedaled all the accolades and all of that. But in my opinion, Gia, this probably is the greatest thing that is done for the sport of pole vaulting for the Philippines.
Yes, and that is why we say that he is a sporting icon, because, he gives back.
Yeah.
He gives back to the pole vaulting community.
Yeah.
And as a local pole vaulter, I am so incredibly grateful for EJ for giving us this platform, for giving us this experience of a lifetime.
And we're grateful for you. We're grateful for the Ayala Foundation and MVPSF, the Sports Foundation. And we're grateful for all the viewers who tuned in on the Pilipinas Live app, on One Sports Plus, and on RPTV. It is an absolute pleasure. Gia Kawachi, maraming salamat sa'yo.
Thank you also for having me.
No, anytime. At maraming salamat. I'm Boom Gonzalez. Thank you for watching this first ever historic Atletang Ayala World Pole Vault Challenge.